Alrighty, hello again. This is Trace Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to engineering our fleet. So let's get in game and get things rolling. Oh, excuse me. And let's not have hiccup burps either. That would suck. All right, what do we got going on here? We are working on longbow. Then I think we'll move on to the Silver Shadow. All right, so blueprints and upgrades. What do we got here? Shield booster, point defense, armor. Well, we need a pre-engineered scanner. Okay, let's go take care of that. Galaxy map. Since that's only one jump. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Frameshift drive charging.
Oops. Oh, hello, Tacita. Welcome back. Not bad. Well, it's been quite the long day today, and a similar day tomorrow. Hello, Majestic. Welcome back. Oh God. Sorry to hear that.
GAC Tango Romeo India. Conflict established. Approach the station at a safe speed and give way to larger vessels.
Excuse me. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Request approved. Set down on landing pad 3-2.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing
200 meters from touchdown. Landing complete. Clear to disembark.
Oh, excuse me. Dang it. Alrighty. Take that off my list. Shield booster. D.D. Vaderman. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
God. So first you shoot the space station, and then you shoot your allies. You're batting 1,000 over there on that CG. Retract landing gear.
Ship released.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift charge detected. Frameshift drive charging.
All clear. Safe travels, Commander.
Um. Hmm. depends on what you're mining and whether or not it's available in cores or whether you're even interested in doing core mining. Because the loadouts for laser mining are completely different than the ones for core mining.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
And when the clipper becomes available, I might be experimenting with a mining clipper. Because it's got plenty of weapon emplacements and a whole lot of internals. So it might be a great mining ship.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, excuse me. Stop yawning already.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I wonder if we have a laser miner in the Discord. I'll have to check that.
Fuel scooping.
But the key thing of mining really is not so much the cargo space you have, but the amount of collector limpets you've got. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it's more important that you collect quickly than have a whole lot of cargo space, because if you're mining slowly, well, it's just a long slog. If you're collecting them quickly, you can mine quickly and fill up a few hundred tons worth of ore in an hour. I've seen mining rigs that people claim to have up to 500 tons that they can mine in an hour. But I gotta wonder how they manage to calculate that, because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, excuse me. Uh-huh. Do you have access to a cutter or Corvette? Because currently those are the best two laser mining ships. Barring that, I'd use an anaconda. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 03.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Laser mining is about collecting volumes of fragments.
Docking procedure
So
completed.
it's more important to have lots and lots and lots of collector limpets than it is to have a whole lot of cargo space. Now, core mining is very different animal. Oops. Because core mining, you know, you're collecting 1 ton at a time. You know, every rock, every piece out there is a full ton, so you don't need as many collectors. You're more interested in making sure you've got okay, shield generator, shield boosters. Those are done. At that point, you'll have maybe one collected thing and a bunch of cargo. Yeah, get the Torval lasers. Have it. So that's the. Here, let me go into outfitting here. So you can see the 2 lasers on top of the anaconda. See how far they are from the front. So you want the Torval lasers for the extra range. And these 2 at the back too are also need more range. So, I mean, it's a long ways from where some of those weapon emplacements are to the front of the ship. So having the longer range, I mean, Yeah, and the regular mining lasers you want on the two, here. Oops. On these two up front. You put the regulars there because they're close to the front already, and you put the longer range ones in the back. And that allows you to reach out and touch the rock a whole lot sooner, making mining more efficient. All right, so I need point defense, armor, and sensors. Why do I need sensors? What did I do with the sensors? Oh, I'm only partway through. Okay. Point defense, armor, and sensors. Ramta is point defense. And he can't do anything else. Armor and sensors. Say keep going back in here, or you just stayed here. Heavy duty armor. Okay, any armor is good. Excuse me. Core. Sensors. So Liz Ryder or Celine Jean? Do I have Liz Ryder and Celine Jean here? No, so each component I go to needs to be a different engineer. Okay. Sigh. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So I definitely need Ramta. How far is he from here? He's a ways from here, so we'll postpone him. Celine Jean, 128. Liz Ryder, 144. Okay, how about Li Chung? He's back at Laxac. Okay, I'll definitely do Li Chung, but I'll do him last. Okay, that means, well, why don't we just go out to Ramta first and then make our way back? Since we know we have to go to him. Sure. Retract landing gear.
Ship
Landing
released.
gear retract.
Departure authorized.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Going to have to put a little extra fuel in there. Yep. This ship really isn't meant to go that far. Probably should have put a bigger one in there for doing the engineering run, but didn't think of it.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive.
Ooh, it's a brown dwarf. No, we're not doing that. We'll fill up a lot more here. If I try and go to that brown dwarf without significantly more gas in the tank, I'll get stuck. Oops. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I got enough. If not, I've got a trick or two up my sleeve.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm hoping I won't need them, but there's a possibility I will. Oh no, we're good. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
That should be enough to get me there.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Orbital flight engaged.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Heavy flight control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
Deploy landing gear.
Clearance granted. Proceed
Landing
to
gear
landing
deployed.
pad 03.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, that takes care of point defense. That gives me armor and sensors. Liz Rider or Celine Jean. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Alright, so let's go. Well, let's look at Lee Chung because that's where we're going long term. Alright, so Liz Rider, are you on the way? Celine Jean. I think Liz Rider is the better choice. Alright. Three jumps. Can't go wrong with that. Retract landing gear.
Complete. Cleared for departure.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Do-do-do.
Orbital flight engaged.
Looks like that's going to be right on the edge of where I need the night vision. Well, maybe it's deep enough into it that I'm definitely going to need it. Well, we'll leave it on. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna need night vision. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 05.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Okay. Armor is done. That just leaves sensors, which is Li Chong. Retract landing gear.
Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, nice. Improved battery capacity is always a nice thing to have. What level suit is it?
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Warning, temperature critical.
Yeah. True enough, you just keep buying ones until you got all the parts you needed.
Fuel scoping. Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scope disengaged. Warning, rotor operating beyond safety limits.
Uh-oh. Here we go loop-de-loo. Here we go loop-de-lie. Here we go loop-de-loo. All on a Saturday night. And even then, you'd only need to upgrade it once because you could just keep searching around until you get a tier 3 suit. And you know how much Elite loves its grinds. You'd think they were a coffee company. Well, here's another one for you. Not so much a song, but I don't know if you're old enough to remember the Muppet Show and the Pigs in Space segment, as we do the loop of shame. Well, true. Well, I'll just say loop of shame to the Pigs in Space.
Orbital flight engaged.
Pigs in Space. Now, it's funny, I was doing that for about 6 months before somebody caught on that I had taken Loop of Shame and set it to Pigs in Space. It's been a few years since I've watched that. That was always so well written. Nice.
LAC Tango Romeo India Heavy commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 03.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
That ship is done. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commander.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Do 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 do. Alright, now my anacondas are done. Now I think we'll do the ship I use the most. Cool. Hello, Kumichu Oyabun. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully I didn't slaughter your name too badly.
This is Flight Control. Considerate pilots are welcome, Commander.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged.
Can't say that I have.
Commander.
I've been to some heavy G planets. That's a bit. Yeah. There was one we went to as part of one of the Distant Worlds trips that was definitely a ship killer. All right, this says it needs engineering. It doesn't say how much, and it doesn't say what. Hard points. Long range, oversized. Efficient gimbaled, efficient gimbaled, efficient gimbaled, efficient gimbaled, efficient gimbaled, efficient gimbaled. Okay, so the weapons are done. Shield booster. Lightweight point defense. That's not what I want. Okay. So we need point defense. That one's got ammo capacity. That's correct. Whoop, I got a shield resistance. Well, one way or another, I'm going to need that done. Chaff launcher. Okay, so that's done. And before I go any further, let's just how far is that from here, Tacita? All right, so I just need it's one level, and I just need that to be whatever. That's fine. 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 Oh, that's a ways. All right. Actually, there's several of them. That's fine. That's fine. I need a pre-engineered surface scanner. So that's only got 3 things that it needs. Okay. And a better jump range than the one we did tonight. All right. So, one more ship done. Several more to go. Let me see how many actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. One of them, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. Thank you, Tacita. And you are correct, since we have a few new people here this evening. There is a squadron associated with this channel. It's a CDCI squadron. Tacita is the administrator of that squadron. And you can also find the link to the CDCI Discord in the stream description. And we welcome just about everybody into there, although we do request that you respect others. If people start being abusive, we will get we will bounce you. But yeah. Well, there are people who, I mean, we do a lot of things here, basically providing instruction on how to do different things in the game. So in our Discord, we've got links to ship builds, we've got links to useful tools, links to useful websites. So we do welcome people. We try and be as helpful as we can. Which reminds me, I do have to go through, see if there's any links that I've missed when going through them. For instance, there's a link in there for, I believe there's a link anyway, to EDHM UI, which is what I do to modify my HUD colors. There's a link to ED Copilot. There's a link to several other tools that I use. News, screenshots, all sorts of good stuff in there. So we definitely welcome everybody in. Like I said, the only thing we ask is you be respectful of others. Anyway, I've had a very long day today, so I guess I'm going to call it done here. At this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, we have Tacita, Majestic, Mr. Mad Hatter, who else is in here? And Kumicho. I think that's everybody. Hope I didn't miss anyone. And thank you. And once again, Tacita, thank you for reminding me to mention CDCI. I obviously need that reminder from time to time. All right. Thank you guys very much for joining me this evening. It was great having you all along. So we're going to leave things here, pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.